Let's go.
Good blessed morning, family. Welcome back. Hope all is well. This is me just preparing my breakfast here. It's Saturday morning. Sorry, just cleaning up this mess here. It's a Saturday morning, and I'm just preparing my breakfast. Having some oatmeal. Like I told you, this week is going to be very light. So I'll have a little oatmeal. I have some coffee. Have this banana, and that'll be it for the morning. Without bread. This is my week of fasting with bread and meat. So I'll be just having like fish, rice, something like that, but nothing, no meat, or it's just basically no meat or bread. So yeah, so it's gonna be just like a fasting. And yeah, so this morning I was feeling a little, a lot of times I don't feel down, but I was feeling a little, maybe not down, I don't know if that's the proper word, but maybe I was feeling a little discouraged. And I just wanted to be transparent with you, family. It's a little, because I know that we all have these days. I don't really go by the weather, but for some reason, this morning I was looking outside. I said it's a little dark outside. It's a little, blah blah blah. And then I turned myself around, but I do feel a little discouraged that my daughter's not here. I know that a lot of you know that my daughter's not here, so it's like, sometimes it's feel a little uneasy, that she's not here. She's been gone for pretty much 3 years, and the time went by so quickly, which I would think that it went by slowly. I would think that it would go by slowly, or I would have thought it went by slowly because she's not here. But the time goes so fast. And I'm thinking she was only supposed to be gone for 3 months, and she's been gone for almost 3 years. And it does discourage me that she's not here. I'm grateful, but on the other hand, I'm grateful that she's at a good place. And that this facility is not a big place. It's just 3 other girls with her, so I'm happy about that. She could have been in a big hospital, for people with disabilities, but she's in a real home environment. So I'm grateful for that. So I just think about the positive things that is there. This is my cinnamon that I put in here. So I'm really grateful that she's at a place where I can see her, I can visit her, to go get her. That's not far. She can come home on the weekends when I'm not working. This is my work weekend, and I'm really trying to see if I can stop that too. Hopefully in time that can stop. I spoke with my supervisor, and she said that right now is not a good time. She can't find anybody for the weekends, so I have to do this for a season. And yeah, so it would be nice if I could see my daughter more often. But like I said, I'm not complaining, just saying. And then I'm going to add some maple syrup to my coffee. Add about 3 of those. Add some milk, of course. Here's my breakfast. Hope you're all doing well this morning, night, afternoon, evening, whenever you're going to watch this video. I'm going to have my breakfast, and then I'm going to start preparing my dinner for tonight's workday. So I decided to have some sweet potatoes for my dinner tonight. I'm going to throw these in the oven. These stay in the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour. Some mushrooms. I haven't decided whether I'm going to have this fish, the smoked sardines in oil, or these sardines. I'm not sure yet. So let's see. And I'm going to be throwing up this onion along with the fish, and then some of these tomatoes that just fell out of the package. Some of these tomatoes here. These beautiful cherry tomatoes that I just love to have with my food. Yeah, so fam, when I feel discouraged, a lot of times well, of course I go to prayer. I pray to God, and then I try to watch something encouraging. So I was actually watching these brothers on YouTube. What they do is they fix people's roofs. I don't know if you ever heard of them, but they fix people's roofs. And if you want to know the channel, just leave a comment and I'll let you know who they are. And they do it for free, which is quite amazing. So I was just watching this one where the three brothers fix a roof of this older gentleman, and he was so happy. So that was a very encouraging video to watch, and it just brought me back to life again, you can say. Yeah, so I was feeling a little, like I said, a little discouraged. Not sad, but just a little discouraged today. I mean, everybody gets those days. And watching that really did bring me, a little bit of joy here. And, well, a lot of joy, I should say. And I know that I'm going to see my daughter soon. I'll see her this week. But, I'm a mother, and it happens. It happens that you will start to feel this way, especially when she's not with me. And because she is a special needs child, I think I worry about her even more. So I don't know if that's possible. Leave a comment if this is not true. Maybe the child can still be normal kind of, and you can still worry about them just as much. I worry about her really because she's still like a child. She can't really fend for herself right now. But I have hope that she will develop in time. I do have hope. And another thing that discourages me too, I'm just going to be real with you, family. Another thing that discourages me too is that I don't have a lot of family around. I have a big family, but they're not really around. So it's, this is another thing. So it's not like I have a lot of family or friends that have a support. The only one that I really have here that supports is Sister Bonnie. And she has her issues too. She has her family to think about, and her kids and her granddaughter too. So I can't expect a lot of things out of her, and I don't. The help that she does it on her own, but I don't expect anything from her. But she is there to help as much as she can, and I'm really grateful for that. But life can be hard at times, but I have to say the Lord Jesus is definitely giving me the strength to carry on, and I'm really grateful for that. And I've always been very strong, and I'm very strong in the Lord, of course. So if it wasn't for God, I don't know where I would be. Yeah, so that's about it. That's my little venting, I guess that was. A little venting. But I feel much better speaking to you, family. And Sister Bonnie, actually, she's not here this weekend. She's with her granddaughter and her daughter. So I'm here. Have the house to myself here. With little kitties here. Trying to find food on the floor. Sometimes something like this might fall on the floor or something. He's really quick to go get it. And Sister Bonnie made a little mistake. Sometimes after she eats, she doesn't put her plate away right away. So the cat ends up, this is I think the second or third time the cat started licking her bowl. So now he knows what human food tastes like. And I told her like a few times, please be aware of that, and after you eat, pick up the bowl right away. But she forgets, and then the cat ends up licking her bowl. So now he's trying to find food on the floor, which he wasn't doing before. Because now he's like, oh, that's what human food tastes like. And I really didn't want him to experience that. Because I don't want him to start begging for food, especially if people come over. So I'm just gonna have to retrain him and retrain Sister Bonnie. I'm joking. I'm gonna put my little roasted garlic. What I do is I add a little olive oil. That. Then I add some salt. So I'm gonna roast them for about 45 minutes to an hour. Let me start on this onion. Now, family, my plan was to do some laundry today. But no, I'm not going to do that. Today's, what I try to do is when I have a chance to relax, I try to relax. So I said I'll wait till Monday because I work all weekend. And I had a meeting yesterday. I'm always on meetings and working and volunteering. So I just sometimes like to give my body a break. And then I have my daughter, you know. So I have, I try to speak to myself and say, you know what? As long as you have enough laundry, I have enough laundry for the rest, for a couple of more days. And I have like one load to wash, so it's not too bad. And not to put too much pressure on myself. And I was also going to do some cleaning too. But like I feel a little bit tired, so I said I'm just going to relax today, cook my dinner, and which is most important, get my things ready, and that's it. And not to put too much pressure. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. You know, it's not, you can do your laundry another day. It's not an emergency. You know, if it's not an emergency, you have enough things to wear. You can wait, let it wait. It can wait. Yeah, and the cleaning too. I can do that too another day. I'm also going to do that Monday. Sundays I don't usually do anything anyways, except for the only reason why I work on Sundays, only because this woman is in need and she does need somebody to be there for her, and there's nobody really around right now in this particular season of my life, so I'm there for her every second weekend. But I wouldn't do any type of other job. And yeah. So this is my beautiful red onion. And let's cut up these mushrooms. Yeah, so it's a good day. Like we all have like I said, we all have days that are a little bit more challenging. And this was one of my days. And it's just my feelings and emotions, you know. It's just a feeling and emotion, and I'm able to turn things around. And, you know, I have to go to work, so I have to make sure that I'm in an awesome mood for my client. And I never bring my stuff to work. You know, any of my issues stays at home. Never, you know, I'm able to cut that off and say, you know, and most people should do that too. Don't bring your problems to work. Because I am very grateful to have a job, you know. So I have to show that, not show that, I should say. Make sure I don't show that when I'm at work. I don't think this one was good. It was like a lot of black on that, so I won't use that. And it's a different color too. Look at that. That don't look too good. It should look like this. And it doesn't. So we're going to throw that out. And how could I forget my plantain? Yes, I forgot that I bought this about 2 days ago as well. I'm going to have some nice plantain with my meal. Yum. And it's perfect It's perfect to be fried up right now. I'm thinking if I should boil it or fry it. No, I think I'm going to fry it. Fry up my plantain. I think this is going to be a yummy meal so far. I think I'll do the plantain first. I like to put a cover on them just to soften them up quicker. Okay, they're perfect. Especially this one. Okay, I'm going to squeeze them. I like to flatten it like this. And they're done, they're perfect. Get the rest of the vegetables done. I'm going to add some of this arrabbiata. I hope I'm pronouncing it properly. But it's seasoning with chili, basil, tomato, parsley, and garlic. Yum! And it's like a Italian seasoning, really for pasta. But I use certain things for certain things, and this is going to be very good. Let's try it. Don't forget the salt and pepper. Yes, I can't forget the salt and pepper. Smells so good. Smells so good. I'm not going to add the tomatoes. I don't feel like that tomato flavor in here. I'm just going to cook it like this. I'm going to eat the tomatoes raw alongside my meal later. This is so nice. Now while I wait for the vegetables to get done, I'm going to have my protein powder. This is what I take if I'm not having eggs. I was really supposed to have eggs tonight. It was supposed to be my egg week, but I decided to change it. Actually, the week is over. It's the weekend now, Saturday. So I'm going to have this protein powder because I didn't have eggs. Yeah, I'm just going to have this right now. I'm just not tired of eggs, but just something different. I had this yesterday as well. Yeah, it's the protein powder for get my protein in there because I did have oatmeal. I had banana, but I didn't have my protein, so I'll be having this. So it's 2 scoops with a cup of water. I just kind of take a knife and measure it like this. It smells so good too. It's vanilla flavor and it tastes good. Doesn't taste bad. Doesn't taste bad at all. Sometimes these protein shakes can taste a little bitter, but this tastes very nice. Tastes almost like a little vanilla shake. Now it says 237, but it says 250 milligrams. I don't know. I'll put a little bit more water. Looks like a milkshake too, and the consistency is a little thick. Tastes really good. And you can add things to it too if you want. If maybe you want to put a little more honey in it, a little maple syrup. You know, maybe a little, like a half a teaspoon of maple syrup or something in there if you want it sweeter, but I think it's perfect. I like it. Time to check on these vegetables. These lovely mushrooms and onions. Things are working out. Oh yeah. Okay, so now they're pretty soft here. Now I'm just going to caramelize them a little bit. Turn it up a little and leave the lid off. Time for caramelization. Okay, so far looking good. Perfect. Now it's time to start cooking this fish. Smells so good, y'all. If you guys could smell this, maybe one day they'll start having smell-o-vision. You never know, but this is so good. Well, make it yourself at home. It is so good. It smells good. Can't wait. For the fish, and that was very spicy and flavorful, family. Let's add this beautiful fish. And we're just going to simply add some fish spice. because the mushrooms have a lot of spices in it already, and the onions, so we just need a little fish flavoring here. And that's it. You don't want to overwhelm your dish. Just wait till the water evaporates and then leave just a little bit of water. But this is really to warm it up. And I always like to add a little bit of salt, not too much, just a little bit. So it always has a little salt in the fish seasoning, just a little taste of the sea salt. And the kitty entered the room. You can smell the fish. Now I've turned it down. You can see the water evaporated there, most of it. I'm just going to turn it down because it's sticking a little, and then as soon as it stops sticking, then I'll prepare it to come out of the pan here. But it's looking good. So I took the pan off the other pilot and to put it on the cooler one so it can cool off. So it can stop sticking, and then I can start to put it in my lunch bag or my lunch container. Here, this is my lunch container. So I have 2 compartments here. I have this one. It's a little bigger than this. So I'll put the main meal in here, and then I put, I guess, the veggies here. Or whatever, vice versa. And then it closes like this. And then you have the lid. And then I have my 2 handles right here. And this is my little lunch bucket. All right, family, let's check out these potatoes. Nice, perfect. I think the garlic may be a little overcooked. Let me see. No, they're perfect as well. Let's see how they look inside. Oh yes, look how soft that is. Oh, it looks so pretty inside. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Lovely. So I have one for tonight and one for tomorrow. And let's try out the garlic. Let's see what the garlic looks like. Oh, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Look at that, how soft they are. That's what you call a nice roasted garlic. See? You could spread that, write that on your bread. If I were eating bread, I would spread this on my bread with some olive oil. But I'm not eating bread, so I'll just eat it alongside my dinner. But everything came out very lovely. Now I'm going to start packing. I also eat the skin. Some plantain. Now I'll add the fish. I tasted one, so good. And now I'm going to add the onions and mushrooms and tomatoes. I'm sorry, but I have a funny feeling I'm going to end up eating all the fish. And if I don't, I'll save it for another day. But just in case, I'm going to add them all. And add this nice olive oil here. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. Nice oily, fishy oil. Very flavorful. I mean, you can't get no better than that. Very nice. I cannot forget the lemon. I like lots of lemon. And that's it, family. That's it. That's my dinner for tonight. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and get it ready for tonight. Start getting ready to go to work. Yes, family, it's a dark day today. Dark, but it's nice. It's fresh. It's not too cold. Yesterday was freezing. It was freezing yesterday. In the morning was freezing, but when I went to go home in the early afternoon, about 3:30, 4 o'clock, it's kind of mild like today. Yeah, it's nice right now. It's a beautiful white day, as you can see. Beautiful white, lots of blankets of snow, and it's great. I like it. And like I said, family, I wasn't feeling a little bit discouraged this morning, but I'm feeling better now. You can encourage yourself by doing something to encourage yourself. Don't stay in that funk. Encourage yourself. So like I said, I watched something that was positive, and I made my meal, which is very encouraging to me. I love to eat. Good food, that is. And yeah, so I'm just waiting for my bus here. So I'm on my bus now. It came just in time too. Came at the right time. So I'm on the bus now, and I'm on my way to go to work. A little bit early, but sometimes I don't mind going in early. Yeah, so family, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, family, I'm off to work, and I'm going to be doing some artwork with the lady, and I'm going to show you the new book that I bought for myself. I was trying to find her a book, an art book, so we can do some art together, because I've been showing her the same book for almost 6 months now, and she's starting to notice that it's the same scenes that she's been drawing. So I was trying my hardest to find another book for her at the bookstore yesterday, and I just couldn't find it. I needed more time. I was like rushing to get home for the cat. So yeah, so I bought her something that I like. It's quite expensive, and I'll let her look through this book to see if she can find something inspiring for her to draw. So I'll be showing you that soon, family. We're all finished. Now we're going to have our dinner. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm hungry, really hungry. And I can't wait to see how the food turned out. And I'll let you know in the next video. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please be a blessing. Be blessed. Love you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching us. We appreciate you. Bye.